Pluto, we've always thought of it as the lonely edge of our solar system. But what if I told you that something far stranger is hiding beyond it? Something massive, something invisible, and something that might rewrite everything we thought we knew about our place in the universe. Scientists have seen the clues, but they can't explain them. And what's out there, in the darkness beyond Pluto, might be more mysterious than we can imagine. 1. The edge of the known solar system. Pluto has always been seen as the lonely guard at the edge of our solar system. It's small, icy, and so far away that sunlight there is no warmer than a pale, distant glow, more like moonlight than the blazing sun we see on Earth. It takes sunlight more than 5 hours just to reach it. For decades, astronomers believed that once you passed Pluto, there was nothing but empty space stretching into infinity. It felt like the edge of the map, the last chapter of our solar story. But the truth is far stranger. The space beyond Pluto is not a silent void. It's a vast, mysterious wilderness, dark and unexplored, filled with secrets we're only beginning to uncover. It's the kind of place where anything could be hiding: small icy worlds, giant invisible objects, or even phenomena we can't yet imagine. And recently, scientists have begun to notice hints, tiny clues that something out there is not just strange. It's unlike anything we've ever seen. 2. A signal in the silence. Space, for the most part, is quiet. Not in the way we think of sound, but in data, patterns that are steady, predictable, and unchanging. For years, telescopes scanning the outer solar system picked up nothing unusual. Then, small, almost imperceptible changes began to appear in the data. Certain objects seemed to be moving in ways that didn't match our models. They were being pulled ever so slightly, like a leaf drifting toward an invisible current in a still pond. These weren't the kind of signals that would make headlines. They were whispers, subtle and faint, the kind you could miss if you weren't looking closely. But the more astronomers studied them, the more they realized that these were not mistakes. Something was exerting a pull from beyond Pluto, and whatever it was large, and it was hidden in the deepest darkness of our cosmic neighborhood. 3. The hidden region, the Kuiper Belt. To understand where these strange forces were coming from, you have to know about the Kuiper Belt. Think of it as a vast, icy ring encircling the sun beyond Pluto. It's filled with frozen debris, dwarf planets like Eris and Haumea, and countless chunks of rock and ice left over from the birth of the solar system more than 4 billion years ago. For decades, scientists believed they understood it fairly well. It was cold, empty, and slow-moving. But the strange gravitational nudges they were detecting didn't match the behavior of the Kuiper Belt's usual residents. This was something different, something much bigger, more powerful, and harder to explain. Something that seemed to be lurking on the far edges of this frozen frontier, just out of sight. 4. Anomalies in orbits. When astronomers began mapping the orbits of some of the most distant Kuiper Belt objects, the pattern jumped out. Instead of spreading randomly in every direction, many of them were oddly aligned, tilted, and stretched in ways that shouldn't happen naturally. It was as if an invisible giant was tugging at them, keeping them locked in an unseen gravitational grip. The most unsettling part? This mysterious force had to be far away, too far to be one of the planets we already know. It was like finding footprints in the snow with no person in sight. Something massive had passed by, and it was still out there. 5. Whispers of Planet 9. From these clues came one of the boldest theories in modern astronomy: the existence of a hidden world, far beyond Pluto, which they called Planet 9. If it's real, it could be several times the size of Earth, with a year that lasts thousands of our years. This world would be so distant that our most powerful telescopes can barely detect it. Some scientists think it has been hiding there for billions of years, silently circling the sun in the outer darkness. The idea that such a huge planet could exist so close to our solar backyard and remain unseen feels almost impossible. But the math works, the gravitational evidence is there, and the mystery is too big to ignore. 6. But what if it's not a planet? Of course, not everyone agrees on Planet 9. Some researchers believe it might be something stranger, a brown dwarf, a failed star that never had enough fuel to burn, hiding in the darkness. Others suggest it could be a clump of dark matter, the invisible stuff that makes up most of the universe but can't be seen or touched. And then there are the truly wild ideas. Objects from another solar system that wandered too close, or even remnants of something that existed before our sun was born. Each possibility is more mysterious than the last, and each would rewrite what we thought we knew about the outer reaches of space. 7. The strange glow. Then came an even stranger discovery. While scanning deep space images, astronomers spotted a faint, unusual glow coming from the region beyond Pluto. It wasn't bright like a star, and it didn't match the dull reflection of icy worlds. This glow was different, almost like a soft light leaking through a crack in the darkness. At first, some dismissed it as an error, a trick of the instruments, but it kept appearing again and again in different surveys and at different times. It seemed to be real, but no one could explain it. Was it light reflecting off an object we've never seen before? Or was it something more exotic, a kind of light our instruments weren't designed to detect? The questions only grew. 8. Why NASA and other agencies are quiet. You might think that a mystery this big would be front-page news, but strangely, it's not. NASA and other space agencies release information in careful, measured ways, short technical updates, quiet research papers, or passing mentions during conferences. They rarely make bold claims without proof, but to some, this caution feels like secrecy. It leaves room for speculation. Do they know more than they're saying? Are they waiting for confirmation before revealing the truth? Or could the truth be so unexpected that they're not ready to share it yet? Whatever the reason, the silence only adds to the mystery. 9. The endless question marks. Right now, no one can say for sure what lies beyond Pluto. It could be a massive hidden planet, a brown dwarf, a concentration of dark matter, or something we can't even describe yet. Each new discovery deepens the puzzle instead of solving it. And maybe that's the most thrilling part, knowing that our solar system is not as complete as we thought. Somewhere out there, in the frozen shadows of the outer solar system, something is waiting. Something powerful enough to move worlds, yet quiet enough to remain unseen. 10. The invitation to wonder. In the end, the edge of our solar system isn't a finish line. It's just the beginning of an even greater mystery. Maybe one day we'll see this hidden object with our own eyes. Maybe it will be a world, a strange star, or something so new it doesn't have a name yet. Until then, all we can do is keep looking into the dark, searching for the whispers that tell us we're not done exploring. Beyond Pluto, the universe still has secrets, and sooner or later, it will have to share them with us.